Oh, that's not good. Why is it done? Oh, come on. Is it working? Okay. There. Slight issue there. Can I just get a double thumbs up if the audio and visuals are okay? I had a slight technical issue there. Where the camera froze for some strange reason. Had gremlins last night. I really, really, really do not want any gremlins tonight, if I can help it at all. I hope everybody is well this evening. Let's pop you. Let me just see, that one's not working either. Right, okay, let's just get this sorted out. We got a slight technical issue here at the moment that I'm just sorting out. Give me just a moment. Right, there we go. Hopefully we should be working now. Hopefully it should all be good. At least I'm hoping so. Right. Hopefully it should be good. Vic, you're going to need the lobby code from Discord, I'm afraid. And I don't have the ability to give that out over the stream, I'm afraid. It is the new, because we're running with private lobbies now. Right, okay, DNF register is open. Just getting a few things ready. And then we are going to be running at 10 past on the nose. Got quite a few races to go through. Sorry, I'm looking at the laptop at the moment. I'm doing all sorts of stuff all over the place. So this one is all down to Matt-Evooo. Go Evo on the screen there. Let me just check. Bear with me a second. Yeah, that's all good. That's fine. That's done. All right. Yeah, just technical issues, and I'm being really, really careful at the moment. I'm making sure everything is working okay. We've got a few minutes. But yeah, Matt has put all of the races together tonight. And as I said in the description in the video, I have a rule at PSR that we need to make sure that people have been racing in Gran Turismo for a while. In other words, I haven't just jumped in and don't know what they're doing, and you know, we want people to have a little bit of an idea what they're at. And Matt approached me, and the approach was in such a manner that I just felt that everything was all going to be cool and dandy and it would be okay. Oh, home is leaving. Okay, no worries. Don't know what that's about. Never mind. Yeah, I took a chance, and after he joined us, he told me to go and look at a video. And he's famous. Well, he's not famous, but he's famous in my mind. He's the most famous out of all of them, of all of us, as far as I'm aware, because Guy Martin jumped on board his trawler for a week, and Matt is the skipper of a deep sea trawler, and Guy Martin's proper jobs featured a whole program on Matt's boat, or his trawler, and it's brilliant watch. And he's new to online sim racing and racing with people, and nervous, and so I said, come on then, give me your best combos and we'll run them one night. So pressure on, Matt. The pressure, my friend, is on for you to do well. So all of the races that we're doing tonight is going to be, hello Johnny, is going to be as defined by Matt, other than one. I have thrown one additional one in. So Grand Valley Highway reverse in the Mitsubishi, and I'm not very good at this one, so there we go. There's no great surprise why there's an awful lot of Evos tonight. I'll let you work that one out. Autodrome Nacional Monza in the GR4. So that would be any GR4 that you like. Then we're off to Dragon Trail Seaside when we're back in another Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution, the GR3 model. Then we're going to be heading off to Red Bull, except I can't spell, the Red Bull Ring, in another Evo. Try them out in reverse in any GR3, that should be. I've made a mistake there. That should be any GR3. Let me just clear that up right here, because I'm pretty sure that should be a GR3 car, not a GR4. I'm going to change it in there anyway. And then we're at the Nordschleife in the VW just for a short while. So those are basically the races that we are running tonight. Let me just get myself sorted out here, because I've got myself in a little bit of a 2 and an 8. I've got a couple of minutes just to sort it. Let me just change as well I got it in there. No, Trial Mountain Reverse should be the GR4. No, it should be GR4. I'm right, it is, because it was... Yeah, we were doing the same as the... Oh, I'm a numpty. That's the same as the daily race recently. Okay. No, ignore me. Ignore me. Mitchell's doing a Morgan. Mitchell's doing a Morgan. Let me just change that back. Oh, getting myself in a pickle here, boys and girls. Getting myself in a pickle. No, nothing new there, I guess. Right, let's just get all my screens sorted out, everything up. So yeah, 11 racers at the moment. Got Greg White, Wheels Racing, David, Matt, Mikey, Chicken Yoga, me, Johnny Racer. Matt Muttley's in. Not seen Matt in a while. He's in. Good to see you again, Matt. And Normsy, and of course Matt-Evooo is in as well. So all good stuff. Right, one of the things I am going to mention is DNS. Please do not rage quit. We are going to tighten up big time on DNFs from tonight, basically. People that DNF, it will be logged. I need to know why you've DNF'd in the YouTube chat, not the game chat, because I don't read it. In the YouTube chat, please. And then we are compiling a register of all the DNFs. Persistent offenders, I will talk to, and we will work out what the issue is and what the problem is. And obviously people that are just DNFing for no reason, like you've got in an accident and you've been turned around or something, then obviously the penalty system will run its normal course. So all of the normal PSR rules apply tonight, especially that DNF one, which I am tightening up on. It's always been a case of don't DNF, don't rage quit, not don't DNF, but don't rage quit. And if you do, let us know. And I'm just going to be tightening up on that one a little bit. And likewise, if you do bump somebody by accident or otherwise, it is respectful just to wait and to race with that individual at the back, just so they're not left running around on their own. So I shouldn't really need to be saying all of this. It's all standard stuff that we're doing. Right, we've got 11 places. So we've got 5 spots left for any PSR Registered Racer. If you're not a PSR Registered Racer and you want to race with us, it's very, very easy. All you need to do is drop an email to me, PlayStation_Racer@outlook.com, with your your Gran Turismo 7 name, your Sony PSN name, or your ID or gamer tag, whatever you want to call it, but basically your PSN ID, your YouTube name, and your Discord name. I've got a few checks to run against your account, so please make sure it's not all private. And then we'll get you set up as quick as we can so you can come racing with us. I used to do nights where people could come and just race, but unfortunately we're doing private rooms now, which is making life a lot easier for me. But it does mean it's a little bit less easy for people to jump in. Paranel, just watch the video you made. I can see how it's annoying to have to rejoin a race. It is driving me insane, that is. It really, really is driving me nuts. When it flashes up on, you get a beep and then it flashes up on the screen, and it's just like, oh, I hate it, hate it, hate it. I could just see the old man Stu. Hello, is there any space to race? There is, but you need to be a registered racer, unfortunately, and I'm not able to set all of that up right now. But if you want to come and race with us another time, then it's very, very easy. All you need to do is drop me an email. There's the join. Right, okay. Right, there we go. Right, we've got Greg White, Wheels Racing, David, Mad Mikey, Chicken Yoga, D-Locks, me, Johnny Racer, Mad Muttley, Normsy, and Go Evo. Let's go. We're starting this one. This is going to be the first of 6 races that we got this evening. I've done away with the quali for these races so that we can get 6 of Matt's, well, 5 of Matt's favourite races, and then I'm pushing out his comfort zone because I'm putting him in the BMW Evo on the Nordschleife. 1 lap around there, just a quick one. We shall see how we go. Right, let's get this one underway. Radar's on, guys. And also I put a note out earlier on about first corners, turn 1s, in particular at the Nordschleife, and also around places like Monza. You can't win a race in turn 1, but you sure can lose it. So I really don't know this track, this configuration very well, and yeah, you sure can lose a race. So you really need to keep that in mind and just be thinking about where your braking point is for the first corner. And remember, off a grid start, your braking point is going to be later than it is when you're running full pelt. Right, I've got Chicken Yoga coming up behind me. So I did do a little calculation earlier on, and it looks like we should be getting all of these 6 done by 11 o'clock. At 11 o'clock I will be disappearing, guys, because we've got another practice session scheduled with the PSR team for tomorrow's race. And tomorrow there will not be any regular lobby racing like we've got now. It will be invitation only for the team. Whoa, somebody's gone round. And only the team runners will be able to race, because we're going up against Bad Boy Racing tomorrow. And it's going to be very interesting. Well, sorry, that was Yoga. Sorry, mate. Didn't look at my radar on the way in there while I was jibber jabbering. Must use your radar, Mitchell. I nearly took Yoga out big time there. Oh, there's a track limit down there somewhere that I've just bumped over. Don't know where that was. No worries, old man. I'll get that processed as soon as I can. Unfortunately, there's too much going on the stream for me to get it sorted out. But I'll get that done tomorrow. So the first opportunity you're really going to get to race with me, I'm afraid, mate, is going to be Monday. Where are we? 5th at the moment. Oh, too deep, too deep. Got that really wrong. Ooh, very wrong. I've got the 2 Mats behind me now. Matt 1 and Matt 2. Matt 1's just gone by me. No worries, Grenster. Thank you, mate. Grenster, are you in touch with him at the minute? Grenster's gone a bit quiet on me. I don't know if they're in touch with each other via Discord or anything like that, whether they race together. Yeah, I didn't know if you were actually talking with him at the moment. If you want to share the room code with him. Oh, no, 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 in the wall. Oh, half second. Evo's got a half second too. Matt's going to serve his now. And I'm going to serve mine next. Well, Mikey's got one too now as well. Yeah, Grenster, not on the stream, privately. That's why I was asking if you were in talking to him in a chat room or something. No, don't put it out on the stream, mate. That would not be good. We'll have the world in. Oh, Farronell, I'm always... Why are you picking on me? There's lots of other people with track limit warnings. I can see Mad Mikey's had one, Matt's had one. I'm not the only one, mate. Why are you picking on me tonight? What have I done to upset you, Farronell? What have I done to upset you, my friend? Probably not racing fast enough. Stu, have a look at the description in the video. Oh, nearly. I think that's where I've got my track limit, isn't it? Going off there. Yeah, see, I've got another one. Matt didn't warn me about these track limits when he told me to do this one. He's only giving me half a story. He said, I want to do Grand Valley Highway reverse. But he didn't tell me about all the track limits. Right, let's try and keep on it. Ooh. Well, to be fair, I was well off the track through there. But Matt is running away. I've got Mad Mikey right tight behind me. So I'm trying to push as fast as I can here. Oh, another one? What? Farronell, you've jinxed me. Do you know what? I'll swear Farronell is... I've worked it out. Farronell is on the Marshals team. And he's going around all of the Marshals saying, that's the guy you want to get. That's the guy you want to get. Oh, Trigger says, the M3 Evo 89 is great fun on sports tyres. This isn't the 89 though, is it? This is the GL4, I think. I was considering putting a road car in, but I've gone with what Matt liked. Oh, do you want about the BMW Evo? Yeah, there'll be a few people that don't have that one. There will be a few that don't have that one. Hey, Matt says it's good to be back. It's good to be back. Oh, cool beans. Yeah, no, if you haven't got it, then you can spectate or whatever. Right, I'm just going to share the replay. I'm back to sharing replays tonight. Just in case anybody does have a steward's inquiry that they want to submit. As always, the procedure for submitting steward's inquiries, it's all in the rules. It's all documented in there. Should you need to, hopefully you won't need to. We had 2 or 3 submitted from last night. Oh, don't know what happened, but they're up in the Discord for discussion and voting. The vote for that will be closing overnight, and then I shall be applying whatever in the morning. Grenster saying, old man Stu, follow me at a Discord. I think he's trying to share the key with you, my friend. Results. Johnny Racer. Wow. First race with us as a PSR Registered Racer. Only added in this morning, and he's bumped it on to the top step straight away. A 159.418. Greg White in second with a 159.400 and the fastest lap. Well done, Greg. And Gr.x in third, a 159.567. David in fourth. Wheels Racing in fifth. Chicken Yoga sixth. Matt Muttley seventh. Go Evo. Matt in eighth. I got ninth. Mad Mikey 10th. And Normsy in 11th. Top 3, Johnny Racer, Greg White and Gr.x. Well done to you guys. Right, we've got more people I can see jumping in already. We're heading off to Monza for this one. Oh my word, this is why I mentioned about turn 1. Yes, turn 1 at Monza. You cannot win at turn 1, but you can lose a race at turn 1. You can also upset a lot of people in turn 1, and I'm talking to myself as much as anybody else here. Please, 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 please use the short practice session to work out where your braking point is for turn 1, and don't be that guy that is going to go through there, or girl that's going to go through there like a wrecking ball. Please, please, any GR4 car for this one, whichever GR4 car you fancy for this. So it's sort of going to be your favourite one. the one that you are best running in for this one. And I'm going to get this one going. The race for this is going to start at past. That gives you 5 minutes to get yourself sorted out for that first corner. And as always, I'm just checking chat, making sure the stream's working and stuff like that. So am I going to get out? Probably not. Probably not. Jake's got. I think I was just thinking. Jake's got an issue. Sorry for all disconnecting issues. I don't know what's happening. Can't figure it out. That's a real pain. Jake's got some real problems at the moment with his. So he got disconnected from the Stallion League tonight. Not happy. Like, but oh no! When you're in a league race, that's the worst. When you get bumped out. Oh, that's really is a pain when that happens. I feel for you, my friend. Nothing worse than that. Yeah, all of the cars are in the description that we're running. If you haven't got the BMW Evo for the last race, just spectate. Don't worry about it. Just scanning through, see if anything else we need to look at. Matt Muttley says, hey, it's good to be back. It's good to have you back, my friend. Good to have you back. So it looks like we've lost Jake, which is a pain. Vic Norman says, oops, my car only had second gear. That's my excuse, and I'm driving to it. I think he means he's sticking to it. Matt's going to try not to be the wrecking ball. And Farronhouse says, know where the alone breakpoint is and increase it by 1 to 150 meters. That's my approach to it. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Right, okay, where are we then? We got 16 runners. We got a full lobby tonight, my friends. Greg White and Wheels Racing, David and Mad Mikey, Chicken Yoga and Deluxe, myself, Johnny Racer. Can he put it on the top step again? We will see. Hulky's in. Ben Clock is in. Outlaw number 1 Pops. Outlaw Pork Pie. All the Outlaws are in. Matt Muttley, Stiggy, Normsy and Go Evo. I'll tell you what, the Outlaws have invaded. The Outlaws have invaded. Oh, wow. Grenster's just saying, first time as you break at 100 if I'm being competitive for team turn 1 on the first lap, around 150 otherwise. But better show brakes early for the ones behind. Yeah, somebody did a good one on me the other night. I was hurtling up behind pretty quickly, and they touched the brake early, just literally brake lights on to say, I'm going to brake in a moment, paused for a quarter of a second, and then on went the brakes. And I thought that was actually really useful, because it did make me think and brake early, and I didn't run into the back of them, which was really cool. So yeah, that was quite nice. That was quite nice. Right, we are going to be going racing in a couple of minutes. We've got Mad Mikey is in the Audi, the Revolut Audi. He runs all Audis now. A real Audi mod. Muttley is in a Hurricane. And Greg White, you can see there is that the Atenza is in? I think it might be. Johnny's in the Ferrari. And then Wills is in the Elantra. Wills does like this Elantra. It really does shift. It's going to be quick down the straights. What it'd be like through the corners, I don't know. But that could well be one to watch. David is in a Lamborghini. There's a couple of Lamborghinis. Chicken Yoga in the Elantra as well, in the classic aubergine purple coloured car that all of his cars are the same colour, aubergine with gold wheels. Stiggy is in the Porsche Cayman. Matt-Evooo has gone for the G70, and Normsy is in the, I don't know what he's in, is that Lexus? He's in the Lexus. And Outlaw Pork Pie is, oh yeah, it's gone for the Viper. That's brave. Deluxe in the Audi, and Greg White in the Atenza. Hulky's also in the Atenza, looking popular Atenza, and Ben Clock is also in the Elantra. So yeah, a big old mix of cars, and we're just coming up to time. So looks like the Elantra is by far the most popular car, but there are a few TTs in here too. Right, all of the races tonight are 1-on-1 light with racing soft tyres. Let's get this one underway. So all straightforward sprints, no worries about pit stops, tyre changes, fuel or anything like that. We're saving all of that till tomorrow, because tomorrow, oh boy, I'm still scratching my head on which car to run and tyres and also fuel. It's a nightmare. I'm really struggling, really struggling with it. But there we go, we'll see. Right, let's see how we go on this one. Where are we starting? 10th. Right, let me just... Everybody's going really gingerly through there now, after what I said. Hello, Vic. Good to be back racing with you again, my friend. I was expecting to see you in the Aston Martin. I remember when Vic had a Aston Martin day, his work colleagues bought him an Aston Martin day and he went out in about 2 or 3 different Aston Martins. Absolutely amazing. What a treat that must have been. He's in the Lexus today. Matt's gone a bit deep into that one. Ben's gone a bit wide too, picking up a penalty. Matt's got a gaggle of cars on the back of him now. Greg White, Ben Clock, me, and Hulky's just off the back too. Hello, Hulky. How you doing, mate? Oh, yellow flag up. Looks like somebody might have taken a dive across the thing. Oh! I think Matt just took Greg out there. Got a bit sideways and Greg had nowhere to go. Ugh. Can't look at the chat. I will crash if I look at the chat. Oh, got a half second. Paranel, will you have a word with those marshals, please? Causing me problems. I think you need to sit them all down, mate, and say, leave that Mitchell Morgan alone. Has anybody else got a penalty? No, just me. Just me. Gwen Stiff, any suggestions? All of the team have been working together, mate. So I think that we are pretty much done on what the plan is. And it's interesting because some are doing one thing and some are doing another. But I'm not saying anything more than that. It's going to be interesting. Very, very interesting. And we're also sticking to it's only the team, our team, that's been involved with the strategies. So we're keeping it within the team. No outside help. Because that's the right and fair way to do it, in my book. Oakey's giving me a push. Just reminding me I'm too slow while I'm jibber-jabbering. Wow, boy, he's got some good brakes on that Tenza, I tell you. Warrior Bismarck, how are you doing, my friend? Haven't seen you around for a while. How are you doing? Oh dear. Farron says no exceptions. So, just get me right. So you've gone and had a word with your mates, the marshals, and they've all turned around and said, nope, we're not going to have any exceptions. Mitchell Morgan needs to keep it in the lines, or else he's going to get a track. Okay, I know where I stand now. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. Oh, 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 oh. Oh dear, that was a bit iffy. I thought I was going to rear end two cars in one there. It's going to be like conkers. Actually, no, that wouldn't work, would it? Because there's only two conkers on a conkers. And a game of conkers. I'm trying to think of something else. I can't think of a good analogy. Oh, I've gone too deep. We're in the gravel. I bet Matt's having a giggle now, thinking that Morgan's just gone off. I can race better than he can. Old Man Stu, thank you for becoming a member, my friend. I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. That is very, very, very kind of you. I don't know if we've got you into this one. Right, I need to get on the back of Matt now. Let me just forget the stream and just concentrate on what we're doing. Oh, I can't because I've just seen something else that just popped up. Old Man Stu, thank you for the 199, my friend. You do not need to do that, but it's very much appreciated. Thank you so much. Oh, we've got full room, haven't we? Yeah, of course. I didn't know if he was in the room beforehand, but thank you for your support, my friend. I do appreciate it. There is never any need for any of you to put your hand on your pocket to race with me, but obviously every little bit does help towards the stream and stuff, and I appreciate that. At the moment, I am slowly saving up for a new PC so that I can and capture card so I can get into 4K. Is the plan. Matt, there's a, if I'm not mistaken, there's a little square of tarmac on the right hand side going into that corner. If you watch for that, it's a good braking point. And you might be listening about 5 or 10 seconds later, so that's probably not helpful for me to give advice while I'm streaming. Matt's got Hulky on his tail too now. Hulky's showing Matt how it's done. Or not, as the case may be. Oh, I thought Hulky was going to do that. I thought he was going to get a move done and put it down the inside of Evo. He went a bit too deep. Oh, it's just millimeters there. Whoa, Warrior Bismarck. Can't read that for a minute. something about Asian GR2 races tomorrow. We've got a special race on tomorrow, so I can't do that. Oh, Warrior's been in that hospital for tests. That's not good to hear. Hope everything's all okay. Matt's picking up all the track limits from me now. Yeah, we've got Bad Boy Racing are taking us on tomorrow. We've got two 20-minute races, which will be kicking off from 9 o'clock. Oh. Matt, just be careful if you've got a penalty. Try and take it off the racing line, mate. Otherwise, you'll get into bother. Warrior said, okay, I've been in a hospital for tests, so just waiting for follow-up appointments. Hopefully everything is all okay for you, my friend. And Mitch, how about all Asian GR2 races tomorrow? Just a thought. You can hit me up in Discord on that at some point. We'll do it short at some point. Can't do it tomorrow though, because as I said, we are running a special night tomorrow night where we have been challenged by Bad Boy Racing to two 20-minute races. So our team, the PSR team, is going to be taking on Bad Boy Racing's team. So there's going to be 8 of us versus 8 of them. So you can come and watch me come last. I think that's going to be the case. But there we go. Matt, got that, Mitch? Wasn't sure what side was racing line when it took the penalty. Obviously not the side I went. Yeah, it's learning the tracks, mate. That's all that is. It takes time. It takes time. It all takes time. Right. Matt Mikey was your winner on that one in the TT Cup. I was thinking about going with the Audi. 1:59.580. Johnny Racer in second with a 2 minutes point 022. Chicken Yoga in the Elantra, a 1:59.717. And Wheels Racing in fourth. D-Lock's fifth. Number one Pops in sixth. Ben Clock in seventh. David in eighth. We have got Stiggy in ninth. Normsy 10th. Greg White came in 11th ahead of Mad Muttley in 12th. Outlaw Pork Pie in 13th. Matt 14th, and then Hulky and I 15th and 16th working with Matt. Matt Mikey, Johnny Racer and Chicken Yoga, you're 1, 2, 3 in that one. Right, let's load up race number 3. So we're heading from the GR4s into the GR3s now, and we're going to be heading around Dragon Trail Seaside. Or do you lift through the chicane of death, or do you go flat through there? That is the question. What is your skill level? Are you clever enough? Do you have the skills to get through there without putting it into the wall? Ooh, I tell you now, not if you're Mitchell Morgan, you don't. You have a slight little lift. You have a slight little lift. Right. Grenster says, description says GR3 Mitsubishi. Is it that only? Yeah, it is. It's what the description says. Right. Manufacturer, Mitsubishi, that's the one. Do I have any tyres for this? No, I don't. I'm going to grab them all. It won't rain here, but I'll put those on anyway. Let me just get my car sorted out. Then we'll go on to spectate. I'll put you on board with Johnny. He's having a good little run tonight. And I need to just let everybody know that we will be starting this race at, what's the time now? 45. I'm going to go 50. So 10-2, 5 minutes running, and then we're going to go racing. I need to keep going pretty quickly because we've got 4 races, including this one, to get through. Number 1 pops. I don't have this one. Not enough credits. Warrior Bismarck. I'll be about. Been told to keep an eye on stress levels. But told the doctor. What? My wife. Oh, there you go. There is a reason, obviously, for the Mitsubishis tonight. And that is because it's Matt-Evooo. So it's got to be the Mitsubishi Evo or the BMW Evo, hasn't it? It has to be the Evo. Wow, Johnny went through that. I think, was he flat through there? Oh, I'd love to see. I'm not putting the details on, so people can keep their own tactics and their own things to themselves. But Johnny, one of the new PSR racers today, going really, really, really well. Matt Muttley is he's been around a long old time as Matt Muttley, but it's not raced with us in a while. He's back tonight and going well. He's number 2 on the track at the moment, sporting the Logitech logo. Mikey, no worries, my friend. No worries. Thank you for racing this evening. I do love it when you jump in, but hopefully the old fingers have held out and you're feeling okay. Matt Muttley, by the way, you'll notice Matt Muttley has got this little dog on the back of it. For those of you that might or might not be old enough, that is Muttley from the Wacky Races. I love that. I love that. Penelope Pitstop and all of those wacky racers. Well, let's hope he has a wacky race tonight and brings it home for a podium. Wheels Racing, he's in the Advan car, and Gr.x is in a very, very colourful motor. He's got X's all over the back of him, so I've got some crosses to chase after. They're little targets, pink ones especially. Oh, Ben Clock just rejoining after looks like he's gone off. And how are we doing for time? 47. Chicken Yoga. He's in the aubergine coloured car, the purple coloured car. I keep calling it aubergine because it looks like an aubergine to me, with the gold wheels. All of his cars. It's so easy when you have a single colour car. There's no worries about liveries, is it? You just know what you've got. It must be a bit boring when you look at your garage though and they're all the same. Right, as Matt Mike is just saying, this should be a good race. Remember turn 1, guys. Again, yeah, this is another one of those tracks where turn 1 can absolutely be carnage if you are not careful. We did this a little while ago, and I took a different line to everybody else through turn 1, and I went almost from the back to 3rd position purely because of all the carnage going into the corner and avoiding it. But there we go. Normsy's in the blue, black and red one. Stiggy's in a white coloured car. Matt-Evooo is in the black one. He's trying to hide. He's gone stealthy black with Red Bull all over it. Oh, a really bright Red Bull one is Greg White. Watching the time at the moment. Old Man Stu is in. We got him in. I need to pop him up on the how to go. What's it? Let me just do that now while I remember while I've got a moment. So, Tasters is Old Man Stu. Although I believe that he has already dropped me an email, and so we should all be good. Let's bring up the DNF register again. No DNF so far tonight. Don't want to see any again tonight. David is in another Red Bull car. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, David, you do all the Red Bull liveries, don't you? If I'm not mistaken, David does the best Red Bull liveries in the whole of Gran Turismo. Picked up a number of his Red Bull liveries over the years. Johnny Racer, looks like he's run out of fuel there. Outlaw Pork Pie in the blue, yellow one. Right, it's coming up for 49. Let's get into this. We can't enjoy all the liveries anymore. We've got 16 runners. We've got Greg White and Wheels Racing, David and Chicken Yoga, Gr.x and Johnny Racer, Old Man Stu and Hulky, Ben Clock and Outlaw Pork Pie, Matt Muttley, Stiggy, Normsy, Go Evo, me. I need to tick in. I haven't even picked my car yet. I thought I did my car. I was sure I did my car. Because I changed the tyres. Weird. How come I'm not in? Number one. Is number one racing in this one? Let me just do a quick one. Before we get going, I don't want to bump him out. D-Lock saying, what a classic cartoon. Wacky Racers. Used to love watching that. I did too. I did too. I don't think number one. I've probably missed it going through. Oh, was it Mikey that were you the one that did all of the? Okay, was it Mikey that did all of the Red Bull liveries? I've obviously got myself muddled up. So Mikey used to do the best Red Bull liveries ever. They were brilliant. Really, really good Red Bull liveries. In fact, they were so good, I used to end up going and buying a second car to put the Red Bull livery on. Aaron Page. This is how us bad boys race. Right, let's get into this one. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Right, let's try not to wreck-fest everybody into the first corner, guys. And I'm talking to myself here. Check that old radar. Do we go right? Do we go left? Ooh. Sorry, Normsy. Unfortunately, you went across the front of me, mate. There was not a lot I could do about that. All right, let's go catch him. Bumped off and getting downhill. Just got to be careful we don't bump too much. And I'll wreck him into here. Right, I'm not going to bump you through the chicane, mate. I'll follow you through. You just take your normal line. I'm not going to touch you. Right, here we go. Now see if we can work together. Struggling to stay with him, he's quick. Normsy, where have you got your speed from, mate? Loving this. Got a better exit than me. Vic, slow down. You're making me look slow. This is not fair. You're going to catch up with those cars in a minute. No, don't bump through here. Now we can bump. Oh, yellow flag's up. Somebody's had an incident in here, or it looks like David's had a bit of a wobble. Normsy just touching the barrier all the way through there. Whoa. Go, Normie. Go, Vic. Go. Don't wait. Right, David's catching us. So it's all good. David's going to be on the back of us in a minute. He's quick. Let's have a wee battle with Tom. Yeah. Been a while since we've had a battle. Good to see the Outlaws in here tonight. Oh, no, no, no. Got that wrong. Right, third. See if I could close up a little bit, but it was a bit too much. Nearly dropped it as well. That would have been a disaster. I think Tom's catching a couple of guys in front as well. Holkey and somebody else who Holkey's racing with. Matt seems to have disappeared. Don't know where he is. At 4 or 5, one more to go. Oh, that got Tom going. Oh my, David's going to be flying by. Right, see if we can catch up. If you're going to put it hard on the wall, make sure you've got a fast charging Mitchell behind you to help you along your way. Oh, I nearly followed him off there. I nearly followed you there, Tom. What was that about? All yellow flags up. Somebody's gone round. Oh, it's Holkey's dropped it. Or waiting. One or the other. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, we got that all wrong. Trying to catch up with David and get on the back of Matt. On the back of Matt. We just got that completely wrong. Went way too deep. 2.6, 2.5. Times are running out, Mitch. .2. Oh, it's now 2.3. Getting a wriggle on. He can sense I'm catching and he's got a wriggle on. Oh, 1.8, 1.7. 1.6, 1.5, 1.4. Ooh. 1.1. Oh, no. Oh, couldn't catch. Frenchy saying, what a race. What a race. D-Locks saying, what a race as well. Look at that for 3rd, 4th and 5th. Nothing between them. Nothing between Stiggy and Jonathan. Wow, there's some good battles up front. What a battle for P3. Says Johnny Racer. Old man Stu struggling with that one. That did look good up front. That really did look good up front. Let's just share that one. That might even be one worth watching back later on. I might have a nose. Wow. Yeah. So Johnny's saying, what a battle for P3. Chicken Yoga almost died at the last lap of the chicane. Oh my word. That's cool. I love races like that. Aaron, yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow. I will be streaming, and everybody that is racing can dial into the stream and pick up my instructions and stuff, because I'll be talking to both teams. I'll also be listening to the PSR team, but I obviously won't be conversing with them because I'll be live. Wheels Racing was your winner, a 138.911. 911. I think he's he didn't need any emergency services. Wills, he won that one. Oh, Chicken Yoga, a fine second, and with a 139.921, and Ben Clock in third with a 140.677. Well done to you three. Stiggy fourth, Johnny Racer, all slipping down to fifth now. D-Locks in sixth, Greg White in seventh, Old Man Stu jumped in and straight in with a number 8. Matt Muttley, 9th, David in 10th, I got 11th, Normsy just behind in 12th, Pork Pie in 13th, Matt in 14th for that one, and Hulky dropping to the back, I think, to race with Matt. You'll find that some of us are putting Matt under a bit of pressure tonight. He is new to this, very new to this, very nervous. I've put him up on a pedestal for tonight, so I added on the nerves, but I'm hoping he's enjoying it. I really hope that Matt is enjoying it. Wheels Racing, Chicken Yoga, and Ben Clock, your 1, 2, 3. Right, where are we? We're off to the Red Bull Ring. Now, I happen to know that a certain young man that spends a lot of his time bobbing around the English Channel, although he might not say he bobs around very much. I imagine he's up and down quite a lot more than just bobbing around. I think he was practicing this one earlier on. So I'm expecting great things. I am expecting great things. And Matt-Evooo, proper enjoying it. I threw last race on my last lap. And Aaron, I will get my other Bad Boys founder, Matthias GT, to stream it tomorrow as well. Not a problem. And Johnny Racer Johnny Racer started at the back. Wow. So Johnny Racer started at the back and he came through to 5th, just 7.5 seconds behind. That's going. That is going nice. So Red Bull Ring, Mitsubishi Lancer Evo. So we're in the same car. We're in the same car for this one. That's doing a Jack Kobe, Johnny. Now, Jack Kobe would have gone a last to probably first. So you just got to step it up a little bit more, mate. Just step it up a little bit more. I know you can. Well, I don't know you can, but I've got complete confidence in you. I'm sure you will be able to. Right, okay. We still got 16 in the room, my friends. We've still got 16. When we get to 16, if there is anybody in the YouTube chat that is wanting to race and somebody is not actually in the race, then please shout out, because it is courtesy for somebody to give way and allow you into the room, and then when they want to race again, you switch back. So if at the moment, I'll go through the list of, actually I need to let everybody know when we race. Race is starting at, I'm going to go at 10 past for this one. 10 past for this one. We're doing okay. We might be a bit over 11 o'clock. So we got Greg White and Wheels Racing, David and Chicken Yoga, D-Locks and me, Johnny Racer, Old Man Stu, Hulky and Jonesy, Ben Clock and Outlaw Pork Pie, Matt Muttley, Normsy, Go Evo and Stiggy. Now obviously, oh no, he's just ticked in. He's just ticked in. So let's say, for instance, I didn't have the car and I wasn't going to race, and somebody in the chat said, oh, I want to race. It would be courtesy for me to jump out to let that person race because I haven't got the car. And then at the end of it, if I want to race the next one, it'd be courtesy for that person to say, thank you, Mitch, have the place back. And it might be that I turn around and say, no, you carry on racing. But that is what we do. That's how we used to do it back in when we were busy before. Then we've been through a period where it's not been quite so busy. And now we're getting busy. That is the way that it is going to work. And it works very, very well where people are respectful of each other. Right, so where are we? Let's just put some information on for this one. Let's see what lap times people are doing. So we've got Wheels out front. They're on their out lap at the moment, so we won't really know what time they're doing until they come round and what time people are chasing. But we got Wheels and Matt Muttley. Oh, look at this little group of guys. Hulky, Matt Muttley and Greg White all together. No qualifying tonight, guys. I wanted to try and get all of these races done. We've got quite a few races tonight for Matt-Evooo, and so no quali. Game is really working out the order so that we can get through all of these. And we've still got the Red Bull Ring, Trial Mountain Reverse in any GR4, and then we're at the Nordschleife in the BMW Evo for a finale. And I'm hoping that's going to take us up to around about 11 o'clock. After that, I will be jumping into races with the PSR team. So, yeah, I will be stopping pretty promptly after the last race. Right, but we've got nice crew of people in at the moment. Some guys I haven't raced with in the longest time, which I'm really loving. Just watching Matt-Evooo at the moment going, haven't raced with Matt in the longest time. So it's wonderful to see him back in the room. Normsy as well. I used to love chasing Normsy around. He does a lot of AI racing, does Normsy, and he puts it out on YouTube. He's got his own channel. So if you haven't already, please look up Normsy on YouTube. And if you're new to his channel, pop along, say hello, tell him Mitchell sent you, and he'll be over the moon. But there was a time when he used to do AI and put all of our names in. It's really quite cool. There's Matt. He's going, what's he doing? A 127, a 130, so 134. And what are we chasing? A 130. Well, yeah, Wheels is blindingly quick. I think even Jack Kobe's probably going to be a bit worried about the likes of Wheels Racing and Ollie and Greg. They're all getting really fast at the moment. Even the mid section has got quicker just lately, which is really cool. D-Lox is right up there as well. He's 0.7 off of Wheels, but he's got the better time at the moment. And I'll tell you what, actually, what I am going to do on this one is I'm going to do something I haven't done in a long time. Because my back and head is hurting, and because I've got to do 2 20-minute races, I'm going to commentate a couple. Don't know if you guys have heard me commentate them, but we are going to commentate this one. Let's just put the info on. I do love commentating. So Wheels has done a 130 followed up with a 143, so that sounds like he may well have had a spin somewhere. So yeah, Wheels is going to have to be careful, because when I'm not racing and spinning, he's spinning. When he's spinning, I don't. Well, I'm not racing. So Wheels, keep it in a straight line, my friend. Keep it in a straight line. Greg White now is putting some pressure on Wheels Racing. A 130.1 versus a 130.4. We are only in the practice, guys, at the moment. We are going to be going racing in just under 1 minute. So we have got in here Greg White, Wheels Racing, David and Chicken Yoga, D-Lox, Johnny Racer, Old Man Stu and Hulky, Jonesy, Ben Clock, Outlaw Pork Pie, Matt-Evooo, Stiggy, Normsy and Matt-Evooo. I'm obviously not running in this one. Those will be your races. We're going to be doing 5 laps around the Red Bull Ring. We are on 1-on-1 tire and fuel, so straightforward sprints. Let's have a look and see what happens in this one. Could be a really good race, this. Really looking forward to it. I'll tell you now, if we'd done qualifying, I can promise you that it would have been really close. Really close. Right, Wheels and Greg White are going to be leading us away, with David and D-Lox on row 2, Ben Clock and Stiggy on 3, Chicken Yoga and Hulky on 4. We're 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and we are racing at the Red Bull Ring. It's beautiful sunshine. The track is lovely and warm. The tyres are going to be sticky. These racing soft tyres everybody's on. They're all in the same car. Bop is on. So this is all about the racing driver and their machines. Who can get the most out of it? Who can keep it in a straight line? Who can bring this home for the honours? And look at this behind. Whoa. Nobody getting away. We're like 3-4 wide through there. Wow, that was awesome. We've got one car just going ever so slightly wide, but I think they gathered that up on the curb there, which is all good. We got a yellow flag up. We got an incident at the back. Don't know what that is all about. Matt-Evooo and Pork Pie, looks like they may well have got into an incident. Pork Pie doing the responsible thing and the respectful thing, giving the place back, following PSR rules. Loving seeing that. That does now mean that Pork Pie and Muttley can race together. So one of them obviously destroyed one or the other's race. They are back off the pace, some 13.5 seconds back, but at least the two of them can have a race. This is why we don't rage quit, guys. This is why we don't rage quit, because somebody may well pull over, wait for you, and if you rage quit, oh, it gets all a bit nasty. Wow, it's not getting nasty on track, because Wills Racing is half a second. Oh, I say that, has he just gone too wide? Half a second ahead of Greg White. He's just got a half-second penalty there, so that is going to be wiped out. He's gone nearly a second faster, but a lot of that was made up because of the going wide on that corner. So Wills is going to have to get the hammer down now and really try and gap Greg, which he's not doing at the moment. Greg is 0.7 behind, and Delox is 1.6 back with David right with him. There is nothing between those two. In fact, they're side by side as they come up the top of the hill. We've got a spinner at the back. I don't know who that is, but somebody's in a bit of strife into the first corner. We've got another car jumping off the track in the background there. I'm not quite sure what that was, but lots of excitement and drama going on here. Hulky Racing with a 1 second penalty. And remember, Wills has got a half second. Greg does not have any. Delox is clean. He hasn't got any penalty. David is clean as well. Hulky with the 1 second. Ben Clock is fine. Johnny Racer is fine. Jones is fine. Chicken Yoga. Everybody at the back here absolutely fine. But what a battle we got on going here. There are battles all the way through the field here, but I'm loving this one. We've got Johnny Racer, Jonesy, Chicken Yoga, Old Man Stu and Stiggy with Stiggy just a little bit off the back of that one. Old Man Stu is at the back there. I think Stiggy, I thought he was there, but he's just dropped back ever so slightly. But wow, really cool racing here. Somebody went right away. I think Jonesy went around the outside of somebody there. What an audacious and brilliant move that was. That was stunning work. Out front, it is Wills Racing, but he's got Greg White all over the back of him as he goes through the corners. Greg just getting it along the yellow sausage curb there to take the lead. We just jumped on board with him just in time to see a brilliant overtake on the outside of turn number 1. Did really well not to get a penalty there. So hopefully they'll get through this one without a penalty. Greg just getting a wheel over that sausage curb as well. Wills very squirrely on the back end as he's trying to get the power down to get a jump on Greg White. Unfortunately, he is quicker. He's 0.2 behind. Can he get up the inside into this one? No, he can't. He's going to have to drop in behind. But nothing between them. Using all of the track and more. Wills Racing right on the back of Greg White. God, the pressure that these guys must be under. And see what, while these two are battling, we've got Delox and David are not too far off the back as well. Delox now just under a second to Wills Racing, and Wills getting it really sideways across that curb there. It wasn't too sideways. It wasn't really. It was only a little bit. But I did it for dramatic effect. You know me. Ever the guy that exaggerates, shall we say. Oh, Matt. What are you doing back there, my friend? What are you doing? Oh, you don't want to go out there. You'll get a track limit through there. Oh, let's just go on board with him. Here we go. Matt has put all of these races together tonight. This is a Matt-Evooo special that we're running. Normally run specials on the Friday, but hey ho, you know what I'm like. We do whatever on whatever day I feel like it, and I felt like it today. So Matt's put these races together. Some great combos he's put together as well. So he's going well. He's learning the cars, he's learning the tracks, and respect to Matt for continuing on his own at the moment. Hulky just 12 seconds down the road at the moment and closing. I think Hulky's actually pulling over to let Matt catch up. Thank you, Hulky. I appreciate that. The lights are flashing. Matt says, come on, Hulky, let's get going. Hulky's now going to put Matt under some pressure. This is what we do at PSR. We put people under pressure, help them to get quicker and quicker. And it does really help. You can watch people learn from people when we are doing this. So that is what's going on at the back there. Right at the front, though, it's Wills and Greg White. Wills Racing just 0.3 ahead of Greg at the moment. So it looks like Wills has got through off camera. Behind it is still Gr.x and David. They're very, very much locked together. A little bit further back, Ben is in a bit of air of his own. He's 2.5 seconds behind David, but 1 second ahead of Jonesy. And Jonesy has got Johnny Racer for company right behind him. And then Johnny Racer's got Chicken Yoga and Stiggy and everybody else pretty much tight behind Old Man Stu, just off the back of this little group at the moment. But I tell you what, it doesn't take much for things to change. And I think somebody just going off there a little bit wide into that corner has changed all of that again. But up front, as we come around for the final lap, we're going to be heading down the hill to the tight right-hander. Then we've got the infield section, and Greg White has got a beautiful inside line into this corner. I think this should be job done, unless Wills can break really late. They're going side by side. Greg White having to take the tighter line and give space, and Wills is still there. Wills is going to have the inside for the next two corners, so Greg is going to have the disadvantage here. He tucks in behind. This is the last lap. Can he make a move into the last section? Wills Racing keeping it nice and clean and tidy through there. Greg looking for a way through. Wills has got an enormous amount of pressure, but he's soaking it up at the moment. They're going to go through the penalty section. Watch for the stewards board. They're then going to sweep across. They've both got half-second penalties. Oh dear. Gr.x is half a second off of getting a win here when the penalties get applied. What can Gr.x do here? Are we looking at the winner? I'm not sure. It's going to be close. I think the two guys up front did it. But, oh, what a race. Ben Clark and Jonesy coming across for 5th and 6th. Stiggy leading the chasing pack in 7th. Old Man Stu 8th. Johnny Racer in 9th. And Chicken Yoga and everybody else piling across the finishing line at the moment. Norms is going to come across for 11th. He's pleased. He's wiggling, waggling. Oh, Port Pie and Muttley. The two outlaws on the line. This is going to be close. Who's going to get that one? Oh, you can't call that. I think Muttley just got it on the line by 4/100ths of a second. And then we've got Evo and Hulky are going to come across the line together as well. Thank you, Hulky, for doing the respectful thing and running with Matt. Really, really, really appreciate that. But wow, what a race again. And even Greg White in the chat is saying, Wheels, great racing. Mikey's saying this car is great on this track. Matt-Evooo calling out Hulky as a legend. Again, Hulky is a legend. Always ready to drop back and race with the new people. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. I couldn't mute myself quick enough. Sorry about that. Yeah, Hulky always ready to drop back and race with people at the back and to help them both by leading and following and hassling. And I really appreciate it. Thank you for the bless you, said Frenchie. Thank you very much. And he's saying great racing, folks, was great. Matt-Evooo, I want to watch this replay to watch the front two. Sounded ace. It really was, mate. It was a good one out front. A really, really good race. And once again, I've picked a really good one to watch there. All right, we're off to Trial Mountain reverse in this next one. But before I do that, let's just go through the finishers. Wills Racing was your winner with a 1:30.3, and Greg White with the fastest lap, a 1:30.021 in second. Both of them having 1 second penalties, and I thought maybe Gr.x might have been able to find that other half second and do it, but unfortunately, I think battling with David, it didn't quite happen, and he finished with a 1:30.524, 1.5 seconds off of the front two. David and Gr.x having a battle all the way through. Gr.x winning that battle with David. Ben Clark on his own a little bit in 5th. And then Jonesy, Stiggy and Old Man Stu, 6th, 7th and 8th with a mid-pack battle. Johnny Racer just off that back of that one in 9th. Chicken Yoga came in 10th. And then another big battle that we had for a while. Normsy, Muttley and Outlaw Port Pie. I mean, Muttley and Outlaw Port Pie. Wow, look at that. 48/1000ths of a second on the line. I told you it was close. Muttley just managing to bring that one home. And then Matt-Evooo and Hulky, 14th and 15th for that one. Your top three, not that it matters, Wills Racing, Greg White and Gr.x, but didn't we enjoy that mid-pack battle as well? Looked really, really, really good. Right, we're going to be heading off to the Trial Mountain Circuit Reverse for the next one. In this one, you can run whatever GR4 car you want. Whichever car you want. So, Frenchie's happy with tonight's results, a third and a fifth. Well done, well done, well done. That's good. Evening, Jack Kobe. Evening. I'll try joining if there's space. We're running at full capacity in the moment, Jack. I'm afraid it is busy, busy, busy. But I will be doing the team race at 11 o'clock this evening. Or just be, well, whenever we finish this one. We've got 2 races to go. 5 laps around Trial Mountain. And then we've got the 1 lap around the Nords. I am going to commentate this one as well. I'm just going to give my back and head a bit of a break at the moment. So I am going to do this. Oh, Jack, it looks like you're in, mate. Frenchie is just disappearing for tonight. Matt-Evooo, if there's an option to gift a few memberships to show my appreciation for this evening, I'd like to, please. You could do a gifted membership if you want, my friend, but there is absolutely no need for you to do that. That is not why I've done this. I've done this to welcome you to the community and for you to have some fun. It's something I do very, very, very often. I often hand over the evening to different people. And they define the combos and things. Sometimes I'll do randomizer. Sometimes we will do others. Ben, thank you for racing with us this evening, my friend. I appreciate you jumping in. Chicken Yoga is going to be the last one for him. He's going to vacate after this one. And there is a place for Jack Kobe. He's just jumped in now. So I'm going to spectate this one again. And I'm just going to let everybody know that this race is going to be starting at 25 past in just under 2 minutes, just over a minute, and we will get going because time is getting on. Frenchie, thanks for racing with us, my friend. You take care. Take care. Hopefully we'll see you racing again very, very soon. So in this one we have got Greg White and Gamer Dan, Wheels Racing and David, Chicken Yoga and Deluxe, Johnny Racer and Hulky, Jonesy, Matt Mutley, Outlaw Pork Pie, Stiggy, Normsy, Matt-Evooo and Jack Kobe. We're just waiting for him to tick in at the moment. I'm going to be spectating this one. We got a big old mix of cars as always. Jack Kobe's just jumped in the TT. Looks like the Megane and the TT are the main favourite cars here. We've got Jack Kobe's in the TT. Greg White is in the Megane. Oh, that's going to be good. Gamer Dan's in the TT. He's good in that car. Wheels has gone for the Megane. So, you know, that top little group there. 2 Audis, 2 Meganes. David is in the McLaren. Going to be a good car around here. Then we've got a couple of TTs for Chicken Yoga and Deluxe. Johnny's gone for my G70. That's a good car around here. It was good in the daily races when this came up just recently. Hulky's gone for the Megane. Jonesy's gone for the G70. Pork Pie is in the Hurricane. Matt Mulley is also in the Hurricane. So we've got a couple of the Outlaws in the Hurricanes. Stiggy's in the Elantra. Normsy, the odd one out, going for the Lexus, and Matt in the G70. I say the odd one out. I think Stiggy's also the odd one out in the Elantra. So got a bit of a mix of cars. Going to be interesting, this one. We'll see how we go. Jack Kobe, incidentally, will probably start the race at the front. Jack Kobe and Greg, maybe Dan, I'm not quite sure, could well pull over to let people through. Plenty of room on the run down to the first corner. But please just be aware of people that are pulling over in this one. And those of you that are pulling over, please do it safely and respectfully. Talking about being safe and respectful, if you do bump somebody, as always, please just give the place back by way of an apology. We've seen a few guys doing that this evening. Be careful into turn 1. Although turn 1 is obviously the left-right as you go over the top, we've also got the tunnel section. So please, please, please just be careful through there. So we are at Trial Mountain. Again, the sun is shining down on the racers. We are waiting for the lights to come on. We are 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. We're on a hold and then we are racing. Here we go. Jack Kobe and Greg White are going to lead us away, but I suspect that may well change. Oh, looks like Jack Kobe's gone for the middle of the track. I think he's actually going to go for it and not drop back. So, oh no, he does. There we go. Off to the side. Nice and respectfully done. He's dropping to the back. He's going to just come in alongside Evo. And Jack Kobe didn't. It did drop behind Evo for not for very long. He wants to get on it. I think he's realising that this is going to be a tough old race in this one. and he's going to have to go some to get through the pack. So we'll see how we go. Jack up to 12 already. Up the front, it is Gr.x that is out front with Wheels Racing. Gamer Dan and Johnny just a little bit behind, and you can see nobody's really gapping anybody at the moment. It's 0.6 between Greg and Wheels, 0.8 to Gamer Dan, 0.1 to Johnny, 0.7 to Hulky, 0.3 to Jonesy, 0.2 to Gr.x. You can see how tight this is. And then we've got Gr.x, it is 0.9 back to David, 0.3 to Chicken Yoga. Stiggy's half a second back, and then Jack Kobe's 1.3 behind at the moment. So not quite sure why he's that far back. Maybe he was just trying to get through traffic. And then we've got Matt Muttley, Pork Pie, Normsy and Matt at the back here. Matt getting into this one now. He's up with Normsy and GT Tom. Oh, Matt trying to find a little look up the inside of Normsy there. Couldn't quite pull that one off. But 10 out of 10 for trying. That looked good. Loving this little battle at the back here between these three. We got Muttley's just out front as well. So this is looking to shape up to be a nice four-way battle. Normsy looking to get up the inside. Can't quite manage, or just gets into the back of Tom there. Or they've got a little bit of a rub. Normsy's going to back out of that one as I knew he would. He backs out. And he is going to be chasing down Pork Pie. He's back on it now. So Matt finds himself up into 13th at the moment and chasing down Muttley. This little group of four still going really nicely. Out front, it is Wheels, Gr.x, Gamer Dan and Johnny. We've got a 4-car battle for the lead. We've got 2 Megans. We've got an Audi and a Genesis G70. Gr.x is currently 2 seconds off the back of this little pack. And then Hulky's 2 back, racing with Jonesy. Jonesy with a 1 second penalty. Oh, Hulky into the wall badly there. And Jack Kobe goes through. Oh, Hulky. Commentator's curse kicking in possibly there, or I'm not quite sure. But up front, it is Wheels, Greg, Gamer Dan and Johnny. Johnny having a little look on Gamer Dan. This is going to be tight into the final corner here, because Gamer Dan is going to get a slipstream now. Is he going to bump Johnny and work together to catch up with the leaders? He is. So they're going to have to be careful when they get to the end here. Johnny will have to brake a little bit earlier. Gamer Dan's going to have to watch. It's all clean. That's good. And Jack Kobe wants a little bit of this as well, I am sure. But Gr.x is only half a second off this little battle. And Jack Kobe just a little bit further back. So Jack is... he's not really getting all his own way, is he, Jack, in this one? He's back a little bit. The top 5 are really on it. Really on it. They're doing a 2.0... Well, Wheels has done a 2.085. Greg's a 2.090. Johnny's a 2.096. And Gamer Dan's a 2.095. Gr.x a 2.11.5. And Jack Kobe a 2.14. So Jack Kobe possibly being stifled as he works his way through the traffic, but the cars out front, no such problem. You can see Jack Kobe just in the background there, the white and pink car with the black bit. But Wheels Racing, Gr.x, Johnny, Gamer Dan and Gr.x all going through camera. Gr.x getting out onto the dirt there. That is going to hurt a little bit. I'm not sure if Wheels did as well, but you can see Johnny now closing up on Gr.x. Can he make a move into this corner? No, he can't. But he knows that Greg is pushing hard. Or Gamer Dan using all the track and a little bit more as well. Hopefully he hasn't got dirty tyres. He can get this rotated through here. He can, but he's got Gr.x chasing him down hard behind. Wheels Racing out front at the moment by 1.5 seconds. He's looking really comfortable out there in that Megane right now. Greg with that small, tiny error, giving Wheels the opportunity to break away, and he's actually still getting a little bit more time on Greg. So Greg not with the benefit of slipstream and also not having the benefit of bump drafting with anybody. So Wheels Racing, or Greg just closing up under the brake in there slightly. Nope, it's still around about 1.5 seconds. It's all going well. Good evening, Ollie. Good evening. I'm just enjoying this little race out the front. There's lots of races going on throughout the pack. At the back here, we've got a great little battle with Matt and Normsy going on. I'm loving this, just 0.4 of a second between them. And then you've got GT Tom and Matt Muttley going really well. This could very easily turn into a 4-car battle for the end. We will catch up with them towards the end, but at the moment, Wheels Racing 2.3 out front now. He's absolutely running away with this one. Nobody else seems to be able to come close. We're on lap 3 of 5, so we've got 3 laps to run on this one. A long way to go yet. And Johnny looking for a way up the outside of Greg. Can't quite do it. Switches to the inside. Still can't find a way through. He's jumping all over the curb there. Greg taking the more defensive line. Can Johnny get the switcheroo and get underneath him? He's close, but I think Greg has just got enough. Oh, Johnny's so close. He's going to get the inside line for this corner. Late braking. They're going to sweep around side by side. Greg White going a little bit deep on there, and all 4 wheels on the glass for a moment there. And I think that, no, I thought Johnny had got it, but he hasn't. This is an amazing battle. Look at this, side by side through here. You won't see this in the daily races, ladies and gentlemen. Side by side, corner after corner after corner. One on the outside, one on the inside, one on the outside, one on the inside. Johnny Racer does manage to come off with the advantage as we head down the main straight, but these 4 now locked together. Johnny Racer, Greg White, Gamer Dan and D-Lox. Wheels is now 3.5 seconds out front, but Greg now working with Johnny. Dan also in the mix as well. I think these guys are going to have to work together if they do want to catch Wheels. We got to change of position, I think, there. Oh, Johnny, Dan and Greg and D-Lox, they're all pretty much side by side. We've got Gamer Dan going side by side with Greg White as well, I think, through that corner. Dan's on the move here. He's got the bit between his teeth. That Audi really looking good at this stage of the race. Johnny Racer just managing to hold this little group of 4 to lead it at the moment. Just not holding them up, but Wheels is 4.2 down the road and still pulling away. Wheels in a class of his own, but I tell you what we're doing is enjoying this. But Johnny has got the bit between his teeth now as Gamer Dan is on the push. Or Johnny into the wall there. I don't know if that is going to hurt him. It is. Gamer Dan is almost definitely going to sweep by on the outside. Johnny's going to have to tuck in. Greg White is right on his back bumper as well. Greg White goes for the inside. There's so much action. I can't keep up here. Oh, Greg White. Oh, he got it slowed down. They're still side by side through this section. Greg has been on the grass there once or twice, but he holds that really nicely. And it is change all the time. And all the time, while these guys are racing, D-Lox is enjoying this. And I tell you what, don't rule him out. Kobe's in the mix. Kobe is in the mix. He's just 0.8 of a second off of this little group now. Gamer Dan, though, he's got the bit between his teeth. He is nearly a second ahead of Greg at the moment. And Greg has got Johnny and D-Lox all over the back of him, although Johnny and D-Lox are still locked in battle, and Jack Kobe can see that. So Johnny now has got the added pressure of Kobe in his mirrors. The big question is, do you let the Cobster go and try and chase him and see if he'll pull you on, or do you battle? Well, at the moment, Johnny is battling. He's got himself nicely lined up for the inside, unless of course D-Lox gets a bump draft off of Jack Kobe. Jack's got himself boxed in a little bit at the moment here. Options disappearing on him. D-Lox sweeps across. He gets that corner done, and then Johnny and Kobe side by side. Kobe with a small touch on the wall, but I think he got away with it. He makes a move on Johnny Racer. Now he's on the back of D-Lox. How quickly can he get past? Will D-Lox defend? Will he let him through? Johnny Racer follow Jack Kobe through. We will see. Just out front is Gamer Dan and Greg White that are really locked together, with Wheels Racing 6.3 down the road on the final lap. We will just join Wheels because he's had an absolutely brilliant race. He's 6.5 seconds out front of some really fast charging guys behind. He crosses the line for a brilliant win. Gamer Dan is going to come across just ahead of Greg White, but it is touch and go on the line. Jack Kobe just gets ahead of D-Lox. Oh no, Johnny Racer bins it on the line. And I think David and Chicken Yoga are going to come through and munch him on the line. Don't know quite what all that was about. And then Jonesy and Hulky and Stiggy all coming across the line together there. Matt Muttley and Port Pie are still going for it. This is a battle that has been raging all the way through this race, and it looks like Matt Muttley is going to get it on the line from Port Pie, and then we'll just drop back a little bit more for Matt-Evooo and Normsy. Normsy obviously enjoying that battle. Wow, they were close on the line too. Both of those two guys having a really great battle at the back. We didn't see too much of that. There was just action all the way through that race. Hard to know where to look. Hard to know where to look. So, for that reason, I am going to share the replay. Share the replay so that people can watch and learn. Share the replay if there's any incidents, people can report them. Share the replay in case any of you just want to have a look at some outstanding races. Johnny Racer, the final corner barrier, had a magnet, I'm sure of it. Oh, was that put you around? No. Jack Kobe saying struggled there though. Wow. Did you forget I come from the back? No, Jack, I did not forget you came from the back. Absolutely amazing run right the way from the very back. Although you only just let Matt-Evooo get in front of you. It was like a one of those Max Verstappen restarts on a Formula One where he gets right alongside and he lets the guy go and then he shoots up the inside. Yeah, really cool. Wills was your winner with a 2 minutes 5.76. Absolutely owned this one. He also got the fastest lap with Jack Kobe in the room. That is an accolade in itself. So the win and the fastest lap. Clean sweep for Wills. Gamer Dan going really well at the end there. Closed Will to, well, he didn't close him. Will was going away, but he was 6.6 seconds behind. But he did close him down because he was trying to get through the traffic. But he did get the lead of that little chasing group. Greg White with one or two little errors coming in third with a 2:01.414. Jack Kobe from the back getting himself all the way up to fourth. That is a mega achievement. D-Locks and David in fifth and sixth. They were in the mix all the way. Chicken Yoga in seventh. Johnny Racer hitting that wall. Cost him badly at the end. Back down in eighth. Stiggy in ninth with Jonesy in 10th. Hulky in 11th. We saw him having a bit of a wall bang on the way through there. So that was a bit unfortunate. And then we have Matt Muttley and Outlaw Port Pie with a monumental battle across the line. And then Matt-Evooo and Normsy for 14th and 15th. Wills Racing, Gamer Dan and Greg White, you're 1, 2, 3. Not that it matters at all. Matt Muttley just saying eyes on the mirrors there, which was interesting. I think he was constantly watching GT Tom behind him for that one. Right, this is the last one of the night, guys. I'm going to get into this one really quickly. As soon as everybody's ticked in, I am going to go. We're at the Nordschleife in the BMW M3 Sport Evolution. It had to be the Evo for Matt-Evooo. It's been his night tonight. We've had some brilliant races. I mean, he's cranked out some absolutely phenomenal races tonight. It's been absolutely brilliant. I have loved it. I will run this one, and I'm going to run my Dua liveried car. We are on the Sports Soft tyres for this one. I am probably going to crash it, but I am going to enjoy one last race with you guys this evening on what has been an absolutely brilliant night of racing. And I'd just like to thank all of the new people that are raced with us this evening. Johnny is new. Thank you for popping in. Matt Muttley is back after not racing with us for a while. The Outlaws are in. Loving to see that. And of course, Matt-Evooo, one of our new racers who has set all this one up. Some great tracks, some great racing. Absolutely loving it. I'm hoping that he is enjoying it. Oh, Jack Kobe, think I've got wide bodies, not got the car. Jack. No. Go and spend some credits and stick a new body on it. No, don't do that. I don't know if this is in the used car dealership. I don't think it is because somebody asked me earlier on. Oh, no, that's a real shame. Chicken Yoga, that was great racing. Thank you, Mitch, for hosting, and good night. Thank you ever so much, my friend. Jack's saying, yeah, sorry, Matt. I thought you were letting me by. Apologise if we touched. And Vic Norman, I also came from the back, Jack. He did. He's doing well. Right. Right. Normsy, are you racing this one? Jack, what are you doing in the Hellcat? Just because I'm gonna let him do that. I'm gonna let him go. Oh, this could be fun. I'm interested in seeing what Jack Cope's gonna do. Greg White and Gamer Dan, Grenstat, Wills Racing, David and D-Locks, me, Johnny Racer, Hulky, Jonesy, Outlaw Pork Pie, Matt Muttley, Stiggy, and Evo. I can't though. Normally 30 M3, and he'll still be at all for Jack. He's here to watch out for any crashes. Vic's done for the night, so we're down to 15. Right, I think we're ready to go. And right, let's. For those of you that are like, "Oh, Mitchell, why are you breaking your rules?" Because Jack is in the wrong car. Jack can wipe the field with all of us, and he's kicking around because we will be going into the team race tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm breaking my own rule and I don't care. If any of you have got a problem with that, you will have to take it up with me and I'll just ignore you. Because I can. Because I can. Right, Jack Kobe, don't bump me off. Right, here we go. I crashed like crazy in this car last night. Because it was for Ewa, the memorial, and I messed up the intro to the video. I was talking to myself for 10 minutes without realising that it had gone off for some reason. And then I spent the first 10 minutes of this one, well, we did the Grand Prix track, but the first 10 minutes around here doing an intro, and I couldn't concentrate well enough. And I am going to go quiet now because I just want to again think about all of the people that race this in real life. Oh dear, Hulky, sorry. Did Hulky get through there? He did, thank goodness. Right, I'm going to go quiet because I'm all over the place. Love this car around here. That's cool, the lights going on it too. Oh crikey, the pressure. No, we're off. Jack, go and give Stiggy a hand getting back into this one. Here comes the Stig. Whoa! Stiggy's got a really good run through there. Good job I was watching my radar there. I didn't realise he was catching us that fast. Had some brilliant battles last night around here. I think with Ollie and Polky, just phenomenal stuff. Really, really enjoyed it last night. Did result in one or two interesting discussions on Discord today, though, which was a little bit of a downer. But on the whole, yesterday's racing, I thoroughly enjoyed it. No, I used too much of the curb there. No. Jack, I think we need a proper safety car. We need to slow everybody down. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Ooh. Oh. Where's pork pie? My car did not want to get off the corner there, and I've just got in pork pie's way. We'll let him through. I hope that 2 seconds isn't from hitting me. Oh no, we're off. We're off to see the wizard. The wonderful Wizard of Oz. For any of you that are wondering why we got a few of the Outlaws in here, they are part of PSR, and they do race together as a group, and they do all sorts of tuned cars and stuff. Let me just wait for Tom. Yeah, they do a lot of tuned road cars and just a completely different style of racing to what I do. And if you are interested, then please hook up with Tom and the guys, and I'm sure that they'll be glad to have you racing with them. Johnny, I'm just waiting for Tom, because I might have caused him an issue, so I'm just racing with Tom. I'm wondering if that's why he's got that 2 second. I was trying to recover. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? There he is. I think he's just letting me know there's a car. Whoa! Oh, he's just moved out of the way. Goodness me, those two boys are going in there hot. Very, very hot. I knew that was going to happen. I could see that coming a million miles away. I'll pay him a lesson. Oh, dear. Jonesy, he says, sorry, I have to blame you. And Jack Covey goes, Muttley. Oh, dear. Ransom says, Jack will be your gentle boost on straights if you're last. Matt Muttley thanking Jack Covey for the support. Oh, dear. Guys, I'm afraid that is us done for tonight. That was brilliant. I loved that. Good night of racing. Really enjoyed it. And I'm shattered, and now I've got to go and do 2 20-minute races where again with some really quick people. I'm going to be last in the forthcoming races. And right, let's just do. I'm going to save the replay. I will share it. Hopefully it was all good. And the team, guys, I will be opening up a different lobby in a moment for you, and I will share the code in the PSR team chat in Discord as usual. Matt-Evooo, amazing. Thanks, Mitch, and thanks everyone else. 100% loved it. That is what I love to hear. As long as you had a good one, that is absolutely brilliant. M3 Sport Evolution 89 on any track with Sportsoft will be a good combo. I love that car. It's a classic, real classic on Sportsofts. It is brilliant. I might even do a whole Friday night in that car at some point. We'll see. Grenster was your winner, a 7:55.717 and a fastest lap. Well, it was only a one lapper. Greg White in second, Gamer Dan in third, D-Locks fourth, Wheels Racing in fifth, Stiggy came in sixth, Jonesy seventh, Hulky in eighth, Matt Muttley in ninth with Jack Covey pushing him. I got 11th, Johnny Racer in 12th when Outlaw Pork Pie and Johnny both decided to go into the fast corner way too fast. They gifted me 11th. They were in 12th and 13th respectively, and David and Matt at the back there 14th and 15th. But like I said, it doesn't matter where you finish in these. It's all about taking part and learning. And Matt, you're quick. You will get quicker and quicker. Banana Head says, PlayStation Racer, sorry you ghosted right in front of you, unghosted. It's not your apology, mate. It was mine. I was recovering and my car just would not get moving. I thought I had loads of time to get up to speed, and you came around the corner and there was nothing I could do about it. Matt-Evooo, no idea how you all learn that course. We run it again and again and again and again and again and again. And we do run it quite often. There's 2 end of evening races we often do. One is the Nords and the other was the Tokyo Smashy Bashy. But they do say if you can race the Nords and you learn the Nords, you can race anything. Rory Alexander used to say that. If you want to get good at sim racing, go and run the Nords again and again and again and again. I love it. Aaron Page, thank you very much. See you tomorrow, my friend. Hope you are all ready. You got your strategies and your cars and everything else sorted out. Well, actually, I hope you haven't, but that's a bit of gamesmanship there. No, I hope you have. Hope everything is all sorted out. Right, that is going to be me done for the night. Thank you to everybody that's raced with us this evening. Thank you to everybody that has contributed in the chat. I need to disappear very, very quickly because I've got 5 minutes to get the room set up, go to the loo, and then we're going to be doing 2 20-minute races with the team PSR. So guys, please check the Discord in a moment, and we will be back tomorrow just before 9 o'clock. Now we may well be doing a practice beforehand, and I'll be involved with that, so the room could well be going live sort of around about sort of 5-2, quite close to 9 o'clock tomorrow. But it will only be available to the racers, the people that are registered to race in the race. So everybody else, if you do join, you're going to be asked to leave tomorrow. If there's any time afterwards, then we may well do a race. But we've got 2 20-minute races. Sanquar Bay in the GR3s. Then we're heading over to Yamagawa and Miyabi for the GR2s. We are going up against Bad Boy Racing. Can PSR bring home the win, or are we going to get beaten? We will see. We will see. I will catch you later on. For now, take care. Bye.